Welcome to another meditation by Marin of Yes And. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm excited for you to experience a grounded sense of self-assurance so you can trust yourself to decide. Start, as always, by finding a comfortable seat. See if you can sense a balance between feeling rooted in your sits bones, in your feet, in your thighs, wherever is touching the ground below you, and also feel elongated. Feel tall and proud with your chest open, your shoulders rolled back, the crown of your head reaching high toward the ceiling above you, toward the sky above you. Immediately taking this stance of confidence, of self-assurance, sends signals to your body that there is some confidence here. At least it's possible. Invite your body to take this posture. Invite a little bit more presence and awareness, and also be human. Sit with ease, sit with trust. So as our physical body officially arrives here in this meditation, take a big breath, filling up your lungs through your nose, and exhale out your mouth. 2 more times. Big breath in through the nose, filling up your chest, your lowest part of your lungs, and all the way into your belly, and then exhale out your mouth. Last time, this time hike up your shoulders all the way to your earlobes with your inhale. And with your exhale, drop your shoulder blades all the way down your back. Gently shake your head back and forth. Again, feel the crown of your head lift toward the ceiling. And again, feel that balance of being strong and assertive while also trusting and rooted and human. If they aren't already, close your eyes. Feel the natural flow of your breath, celebrating and thanking your body for the wonderful things it does every single day. And also basking in that bit of mystery that we can be so intentional about something, such as breathing, like we just did a moment ago. And also, we don't always have to be so forceful or intentional or assertive. And to have our breath as such a beautiful example that even when we're not intentional or overly mindful, it's still working for us. And with the same sense of trust, the same sense of surrender and gratitude and awareness of all the things happening around us that we do not have to force or control or grip. Imagine in your vision, in your feeling, that you're in a nature space. This might be a field. This might be in front of a lake or on the beach, standing on a mountain lookout, walking through a jungle path. Whatever makes you feel at home, makes you feel connected and trusting with the nature around you, in wonder of how gorgeous the natural world is, and having some connection, some awareness that the wonder you can feel for this space, whatever space you are currently visualizing, is also a wonder you can mirror right back on yourself. You too are just as powerful and beautiful and impressive as this nature scape. As you're visualizing whatever place you have chosen, notice in this vision, is there something that stands out above everything else in this visual image or in this sensation? Maybe there's a particular part, a particular object, a color. Again, maybe it's a feeling, warmth, or security. And notice how you can pin this thing that stands out to you. And just trust that that's the thing that stands out to you. Which may seem so easy, and that's the point. The point is to see how our gorgeous mind and intuition works in these bite-sized scenarios. And when we notice that and we trust that and we're aware of that process, you can apply that to any area of your life. And so continue walking with or relating with wherever you are in this naturescape. And again, notice something else, a second object, feeling, part of this vision that stands out more than anything else. Maybe it doesn't even make logical sense. Maybe you see a house floating on the ocean, or a friend appear out of the woods, or a random object from your office buried in the dirt below you. Again, trusting and letting your mind be expansive and playful and imaginative to notice whatever stands out and trusting whatever that is. And for good measure, one more time, as you're relating with this landscape, notice a third thing that stands out to you. Again, a color, an object, a feeling, something that makes sense or something that makes no sense at all to be here with you. Take it in, view it with this curious lens, with that awe of how wonderful, with how interesting, with how exquisite this thing may be. And after recognizing these three objects, these three sensations, these three notes of what stood out to you in this vision that you created in your own mind, tune into how it feels to be in this imaginative space, to simply notice things, be a witness to things, to let your mind wander, and to let that be okay. How does that feel? Notice emotions, sensations, and also tune back into where we started, your physical body. Without changing anything, what did your physical body represent or go into? What shape did it take as you went on that adventure? Just take note, again, from this place of intrigue. And with this reflection, does that feel like trust for you? Does that feel like self-assurance for you? There's no right or wrong answer. So if it doesn't, what else does it feel like? And if it does, note what that feels like. And then with that data in mind, with that experience you just had, imagine that the version of you that was just in that naturescape comes back to coffee or tea to sit across the table from a different version of you. A version of you that's having a hard time making a decision, that's feeling a little doubtful, it's not feeling so confident right now. So imagine either from a bird's eye view, or maybe you take the perspective of that part of you that's feeling doubtful and sit across the table from the part of you that can freely wander through nature and notice things and be in awe. What would the free version of you, the nature version of you, say to the part of you that's feeling doubtful, that's lacking confidence, that's having a hard time making a decision? The version of you that can see and simply play in nature, does she have a piece of wisdom, a question, an observation to share with your inner doubt? Listen for words, and also listen for sensations. The nature part of you that just experienced that, are they telling you something in some other way? From their posture, from their essence, from their gaze? Tune in to all the ways that they're communicating with you. And simply be open to absorbing any of the wisdom they may have. And trusting that this brief conversation is enough. And also knowing that you can always return to that metaphorical table with that trusting part of you on one side and the doubtful part of you on the other. In whatever way it makes sense to you, allow that vision, allow that metaphor, that imagination rest, let it go. And with one deep breath, return to your present moment. Return to where you're seated right now. With a big breath in and a full breath out. Again, coming back to this grounded, balanced place where you are seated and also upright, proud and also trusting, resting in your physical body. And whatever the last 15 minutes were for you, feel a sense of trust, of assurance, of curiosity for what might have been gained, whether it's on your awareness or not. How does it feel to simply let it be what it is? And as you're breathing here back in the present, also remind yourself that the part of you that freely walked through the nature that you freely created in your own mind's eye, and the part of you that sits across the table from him or her with some doubt, with some questions. You can access those parts of you at any time, and they are all ultimately coming from you as a whole person. You are so powerful. You are so knowledgeable. You are so intelligent and capable. You created all of that in 15 minutes. Just imagine what else you can create. Imagine what other feelings you can tap into and foster and nurture. Again, with all of that, trusting it is what it is. Maybe smiling in gratitude for that nugget of insight you gained. And knowing, again, you can always revisit these parts of you, this meditation, and support that is all around you. Take a big, full, nourishing breath in. Fill up your whole body all the way to your toes and fingers. And breathe out. Big exhale. 2 more breaths. Big inhale. And deep exhale out. Last one of the day. Big breath in. Big breath out. Thank you so much for joining me today. Comment below to be a part of this community, to ask questions, to share insights. And I'm here for you every Tuesday for sure on this platform. And also with extra support if you want to reach out to me personally. Have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week, and I'll see you again soon.